How's it going, everybody? David Hedge here, House Hedge Gaming, and today I want to show you a game that does not have you rolling dice. You see, for the longest time, I've been rolling dice in every single card game and board game that I've been playing. But this one allows you to slide dice for the first time in my recollection up a ramp to try to get dice into a certain quadrant or bucket to score points. Let's take a look at Catch 33 by BuddyPal Games. Alright, let's show you how to play Catch 33 by BuddyPal Games. Now in this game, you and a friend will be trying to score 33 points by sliding dice in the quadrants or into the center of the cup. Now the setup for the game is very simple. You have your play area. Each player will have a ramp that will attach to their side of the board. The other two sides will have a scoring track on them, so all players can see the progression of the game. Now, to play the game, it's very simple. You will take two dice. Each die will have on it a 1, a 2, or a 3 on its side. And the players will slide their dice. Now, if you're able to get it into the cup, you're off to a great start. But if you have it in a quadrant, you want to try and get your next die in that quadrant to score some points. So in this example, I was able to do so. Now, with this combination here, I would score 2 points, and that would be for any other combination that you would roll and slide except for 2 threes. If you slide 2 threes, you score 3 points in that quadrant. If you are able to get both your dice in the cup, then that means you can add up the total number on the dice, and that would be your score. So in this example, it would be 3. Now, if you are also fortunate enough to get snake eyes in the cup, that means you would score 2 points, but your opponent would only be able to slide 1 die on their turn, which would greatly decrease the chances they have to roll anything and slide anything to score some points on their turn. Finally, if you have 1 die in the cup and 1 die out the cup, you can do one of 2 options. You can either score the points you have in the cup currently, or you can chance it by taking the dice that's outside the cup and slide it. And if it's able to land in the cup, then that means you are able to score those points as normal by adding up the die faces. If you miss, then you are not scoring any points, and play will proceed to the next player. Now, play will proceed back and forth with players sliding dice until one player gets to 33 points. For a shorter game, it would be 21. And that's it. That is how to play Catch 33 by BuddyPal Games. However, there are a couple of variations that you can play, not only for a 1v1 game, but in solo mode as well. And let's go over those right now. Now, the first variation for Catch 33 is a 1v1 game that also features area control, which will involve the columns here on the side. When a player scores their points in the cup and both die have landed there, not only do they score those points that they've earned, but they get to place a column onto the field. Now, with them doing that, it's going to make it a little bit harder because you see now if your opponent knocks over that column, or if you knock over an opponent's column, then that means that they score 3 points. But it'll reset, and then say, for example, I did this, knocked it over, resets, and then I have a second slide. I would be chancing it to try to score some points because if I slide in that area and knock over that column again, that's another 3 points for the opposing player. Now, if at any point all 4 areas have a column, because there can only be 1 column per area, then the next player that scores both their dice in the center will have a shot to knock out an opponent's column with a free shot. If they're able to do so, then that column is taken off the board, and that frees up the space to place your column later on. But you will be able to win the game by either scoring 33 points or having all 4 columns of your corresponding color on the board. Now, the final version of Catch 33 that you can play is solo mode, where you will be going against a dummy player, an automa. Now, play would proceed as usual. You will slide your die and try to score points in that manner. Now, when you do, you will score points as normal. So in this case, it would be 2 points for me, or 3 points for me, excuse me, because I have 2 threes. But then the dummy player would score points equal to the highest amount shown on a die. So in this case, both of us would score 3. But If I would have landed that in the center of the cup and all my dice showed doubles, then that means I would be able to total those up and add that to my score, while the dummy player would still get points, but it would be the number shown on the highest die total minus 1. So in this case, I would score 6 points. The dummy player would only score 2. Now, if you ever have a shot that goes off the board, some way, somehow, then the dummy player would automatically score 3 points no matter what is showing on the die. And that is the solo mode. All 3 modes are easy to learn, easy to play, easy to slide, and it's a whole lot of fun and entertaining, and it's a game that can be played for the whole family of all ages. And that is how you play Catch 33 by BuddyPal Games. Well, there you have it. That is Catch 33 by BuddyPal Games. Now, before I get into the review, I just want to say thank you so much to BuddyPal Games for sending me this demo copy of the game so I can review it here on the channel. I've been working with BuddyPal Games for about a year now, a little over a year, and I've been able to show games like Power Advance, Amazing Jungle Run, and now Catch 33, and I can't wait to see what else is in store for BuddyPal Games in the future. And when the Kickstarter hits for Catch 33, I'll make sure to let everyone know so you can check it out when it's get ready to launch. So now, as far as the review goes for Catch 33, love the game. It's simple, it's easy, it's a great way to start off a game night. You can do mini tournaments for it, which they've already been doing it at certain areas, and it's a great way to start off a game night for all ages. Being able to slide dice and have to try to get them in the same quadrant or the cup, it's very strategic, but then when you go into the area control portion of it and add the columns, you're now going to get a little bit more tricky with your dice sliding, or else you're going to be knocking over columns and giving your opponent more points. And knowing me, I will definitely do that because I would be like Wreck-It Ralph from the movie and just, I'm going to wreck it. As far as the solo mode goes, it's a simple addition to the rule where you just take the highest number that's shown on the die, and that's the dummy player's score. I always keep sliding 3s, so the dummy player usually beats me because I can't get both of my dice in the same quadrant to score, and then it's like, up, 3, 3, 3, and those 3s add up really quick, my friends, and it's too much for me to try and catch up to. But no matter which version of the game you play, it's a great way to start off a game night, and it's easy to set up, it's easy to teach, and it's great for all ages. And I think it's another great addition to a gaming library, and a magnificent job by BuddyPal Games for this game in Catch 33. But thank you all so very much for checking out this video. If you like it, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and let everyone know that House Hedge Gaming is here for all of your gaming needs. So until next time, everyone, stay safe and take care, my friends.